Maracle Films, mostly because it's not an official studio yet. This guy in the background must think that he's out of frame, just in case you confuse the timeline with 2014.
Joseph!
Death slapping. Is Joseph possessed, suicidal, or stoned? I'm gonna guess all three. Okay, so Joseph's plan here was to commit suicide, but why on the stage? Trying to get attention? Or you just want your body to be found? Joseph writes a ghost spell in the very case that his, at the time, newborn brother would need it. The paper should have been on the floor long after Joseph snapped his neck. 2.5 minutes of opening credits through smoke. With all the stuff I did in this movie, I seriously should have credited myself as guy who did pretty much everything in this movie. We're introduced to Charlie Davis, played by yours truly, and it seems as if he's still depressed over the death of his brother, which occurred just as Charlie was born. Also, Charlie lies in bed, then decides to pick up some books for some reason. My brother quotes this as the famous staircase walk-in scene. Charlie only picks up these letters after walking into them. And oh look, they give you the reason for Charlie's depression.
Today is the day of your birth.
Charlie narration.
I'm promising you now that I will watch you grow up as the years go by.
Unkeepable promises. If the ghosts were always with the Davis family, why did they wait until now to start going after Charlie? Is it because he just turned 18? Do you have to be an adult to be haunted by ghosts? Charlie just put those letters on the ironing board, then decides to pick them up again. Does this guy ever make up his mind? I'm not even gonna ask how he deals with washing dishes. And he puts them back on the same ironing board again because noises. Charlie POV cam. What practical jokers these ghosts are. Charlie sees the closet door closed by itself and immediately goes to check and see who's behind it instead of, I don't know, running. Temperature testing. Jeez, with a slash like that, shouldn't he be dead? Does that technically count as a wristlet?
In the classroom.
Who's Charlie talking to on the phone? More cleaning and stacking. Scary ghost or a creepy pedophile? If Charlie has a habit of stacking chairs and keeping things nice and tidy, then why did he forget about those other chairs in the classroom? Don't mind me, it's graduation. Charlie doesn't immediately run for his life when a sudden person appears. The exit is right there, in front of you! So why didn't she just kill him there? If it's proven that ghosts can physically assault living people, then why doesn't she just kill him? This guy goes to the bathroom just to wash his hands. Insert Wyatt family reference here. Liam Astor was the only guy in this movie with the right thing on his mind. Dock off a sin for that. Random vomiting. Special delivery! How is his parents not hearing this? Or his little brother Ken? Are they not home or something? This was 2.5 minutes of building up to a journal? Journal entries. Previously on Disturbance. Probably because she was so tired. Did Joseph write that to prank his brother? Previously again on Disturbance.
Charlie, I know you're being haunted by ghosts.
How do you know that? Charlie Davis would be great at CinemaSins too. Wait a minute.
Either we're living a dream or a psycho reality.
Reality is always psycho.
More lives could be at stake other than mine.
How would you know? So, another dream? Don't touch my porn mags. We interrupt Disturbance to bring you paranormal activity. Hear another noise? Time to go downstairs, I guess. Did Charlie seriously turn that light off when he's suspicious of ghosts? Obviously, the ghost didn't agree with Charlie's tactics. Charlie was clearly in the kitchen in the previous shot.
God damn it!
Reaction of pretty much everyone watching horror films.
Charlie.
Charlie did the right thing by running. The only sin here is he didn't run out the door. What the hell is that supposed to be?
It says investigators, but it's not spelled right.
Charlie didn't immediately hang up the phone when he learns that paranormal investigators couldn't spell investigators right.
No, you first.
No, you first cliche. Where are these ghost platforms coming from?
Okay, you look over there, and I'll look over here.
That's a good idea. I will look over here and you will look over there.
Carl was clearly pointing the other way.
I wonder if there's a ghost in the dishwasher.
Coming soon to pay-per-view. So, did anyone ever recover their bodies?
Meanwhile, thousands of miles away.
Bitch slap.
Did you think that by ending your life, you ended me?
Sorry, didn't catch that. I'm so stoned here. Jump scare leads to end of nightmare cliche.
Hell of a night.
Can't be a hell of a night unless it involved booze and women.
I think I may have a solution that might help us, actually.
What, pot?
What? No! No!
Why? It seems like it helped your brother a lot. Oh.
I think it's a ghost spell.
Are you sure it's not a Mexican dessert dish?
Wait a minute, if you knew how to do it, why'd he kill himself?
Charlie said it. I didn't really say it.
Where'd you get this, anyways?
The freaking office.
Satan does not contain a flashback.
Did you ever think that they would have something that was left beside a guy who just killed himself? They would just put it in the office instead of, like, I don't know, their home, give it to the parents?
Charlie thinks he's CinemaSins 2 expansion. Wait,
You gotta say these words, but not in the way that they're spelt.
what makes you think that would work?
Let's just not panic.
Don't panic even though I am panicking cliche.
You say that again.
What?
Nothing.
Don continues to be a dick to Charlie.
Forgot my laptop.
Charlie forgot the paper too. WWE sweater? What idiot wears something like that?
It's a woman in a black dress.
The woman in black?
I had a young fella come to me who the same entity was bothering him. His name was Joseph, I remember that.
What a coincidence.
Tell me about her.
Hold on, I'll go through my notes.
The notes on Barbara's staff were coincidentally on the top pile of Renee's desk. Unless of course she was involved in a case recently that involved Barbara.
What's Insidious?
It's a movie.
That sucked.
Ty Simpkins.
What's that, a venereal disease?
I don't watch those kind of movies. It's enough that I deal with the real thing.
Renee removes a sin for that awesome quote.
Amazingly enough, she fell in love with a man who enjoyed animals. He used to raise lambs.
Lambs.
Connection via pop-up.
And they're both currently in this realm. That's where your brother is trapped as well.
If Renee knew that Joseph was trapped in the ancient realm all this time, why didn't she do something to set him free? Did she just wait and hope that Charlie would show up one day?
You can easily get in, but you can't get out until you have completed your mission for going there.
Oh, so the ancient realm is just like a video game. This is like the oddest location for these guys to hang out.
The reason you committed suicide, and then she talked about this ancient realm. Put them all together, what do you get? You get the cast of Insidious.
What does Insidious have to do with suicide?
I don't want to have someone else die.
It's as if Charlie already knows he will kill Dawn.
And the tortured soul that's been torturing my brother, who I found out recently that it's a woman in red.
But when did Renee say it was a woman in red?
Who am I kidding? I can't do this alone.
Charlie easily gives in. Concussion.
You always have to be a freaking smartass.
Charlie would be great at— oh my god! My laptop!
Is it 1, 2, go, or 1, 2, 3, then go?
Counting confusion cliche. Poem reciting. Travel to the ancient realm if you smell what the rock is cooking. My leg was legitimately injured from that.
Lumber trap.
Thanks for the tip, Admiral Akbar.
Star Wars reference. Ancient realm version of these guys' hangout spot. What a dick. Psst. Over here. I'm a secret agent. Anyone want some apple cider? Well, thank you for injuring my head that day. Jedi Ghost.
Home. It's not possible.
It's not possible, cliche. Previously, once again on Disturbance with a little bit of live action along the way. But how did Charlie get out? You know, the present day Charlie. So Charlie slashed himself in the arm, figuring his past self would survive it anyway.
Charlie!
So you can have dreams in the ancient realm? Man, I hated getting dirty. Be gone! Joseph Ex Machina.
Charlie.
Joseph has been trapped in this realm since his death, and he somehow knew that this person was his brother. Also, where did this truck come from?
Anything goes.
Why does Charlie have a habit of hitting his friends? We interrupt Disturbance to bring you The Grudge. We all fall down.
Oh! Well, that was easy.
Charlie just said what I was about to say.
Surprise!
Where have you been the last 50 minutes?
You honestly thought you could defeat me?
Just kill him already! Wasn't the last word in diagonal formation before the letters got rearranged?
Surprise.
Obvious sequel is obvious.